Hey everybody, how are you? It is Friday, and it's a beautiful sunny Friday here in Chicago. And of course, you know what the drill is. It's Gregor Baird of Gregor Speaks. And coming on here, it's been a busy morning already. Very busy, a lot of things going on this weekend. One thing, I had a really great lecture very early this morning with a company in Australia. It was very early, I had to get up early. So, little caffeine buzz still hanging on right now. But lots of stuff going on. If you're in the Midwest, there are great things going on right now. I want to give a shout out to Douglas Pride. They're doing their Caravan and Pride Fest tomorrow, and then they're going to end it with a tea dance. Douglas, Michigan is awesome. If you haven't been there, it's on the west side of Michigan. It's kind of southwest of Michigan. I go there a few times a year. You're going to get sick of my posts this summer because I'm there a few times this summer. A couple times July, a few times in August. But I love it. Great friends that I love. Great time. But it's look up Saugatuck, Michigan or Douglas, Michigan. But they're having a Pride Parade and Fest tomorrow. And the community has come together. And one of our bands from Chicago, 16 Candles, who I love, is going to be there to perform. And they're going to be here the following week at Midsummer Fest. It's always a great kickoff. So that's fantastic. Milwaukee Pride is going on this weekend. And the grand poobah of them all, World Pride is going on right now. It's going to conclude this weekend on Sunday. And I spoke at World Pride. I spoke at World Pride virtually this past week for a program, and I was very honored to do that. Some of the programs that were supposed to be in person have gone virtual, and there's a lot of stuff that's in person. So, and people I know from Michigan are going, and a few others. So have a great time. But a lot of Pride Fest going on, and then our summer kickoff for Chicago is next weekend. It's Midsummer Fest. Seems like the precursor for Pride. And then the weekend after that is our Pride Fest in Chicago. And the weekend after that is our Pride Parade, the last Sunday of June here in Chicago. There'll be about that's all, folks. There'll be about 1 million people in the neighborhood here where I live in East Lakeview. So that's what's happening. Low-key weekend. I want to, and I'm not getting any kind of a kickback for this, but when I do my walks and exercise, I usually have music playing at the gym, of course, but when I'm doing my walks, I've been really keyed in on audiobooks. So I've read or heard the great book called James, and I finished that. If you haven't read that book, read it before it becomes a Steven Spielberg movie, because that's what I heard is going to happen. But I'm listening to this thing called the Let Them Theory. It's really good, by Mel Robbins. It is really good. There's a lot of things. She's also a motivational speaker, but talks about just holistically taking care of yourself and not hanging on to things for a long time that have bothered you, or just let people do what they're going to do and take care of you. Let me. So I've been reading this. I'm a little over halfway, and it's a great read. But I'm listening to it on audiobook. This is going to be a gift for somebody, by the way. But it's great. So I'm not getting any kind of kickback for it. But I just want to tell you, it's very inspirational. So if you have time to read, or if you want to do an audiobook, please listen. The audiobook, by the way, is read by the author, which I really like. So, yeah. So that's my product endorsement for the day. All right, have a great weekend. It's cooler here on a Sunday. It's cooler here and sunny today, which is very nice. And don't know what the weather's going to be. It's kind of touch and go here in Chicago for a while, but that's what you get in the great Midwest. So have a great one. Love yourselves. Happy Pride. If you're an ally, happy Pride. Stick with us. We got to be here together. A lot of quarreling and different things going on in our local and mostly our federal government. So, you know what I'm talking about? So, we got to be better. So stand with us. Say something nice to somebody this weekend. Do something nice. And also, keep in touch with people. Be kind to them. Don't ghost them. Be there for each other. And I'll see you on Monday. All right? Subscribe, like, and share. Love you to pieces. And I'm out. Bye.